It's very, very
Hello,
dramatic.
Bradley, and welcome to our... Imagine. Scream. I look really dark.
To you.
Maybe
It's that
not.
cypricate, honey. It's that cypricate.
There is no cypricate. And what's cypricate? Do you mean Cypriot?
Oh, was it not cypricate?
No.
I thought it was cypricate.
No, Cypriot.
Oh, okay.
There's
Potato,
also,
potato.
there's also no Cypriot in me.
I thought you were.
No, my family, I've just got family that lives over there, but they're as British as it comes.
Oh.
They're like, all right, boy, I'm like that.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh,
Yeah, no.
okay.
There's
Oh,
no-
you
there's
give
no-
that
there's no
vibe.
There's no Cypriotic apricots, whatever you're saying, Cypricot.
Ah,
Did you say
okay.
Cypricot?
Cypricot, yeah. Is that it?
No, Cypriot.
Oh, I don't know.
Cyprus. Cypriot. Why? It's not Cypricot. Scream.
Cypriot.
We love. To be fair, that's a fantastic way to start. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
I'm
good.
probably going
I'm
to
good.
start like that because I thought it was funny. How's your week been? Happy Easter, by the way.
Yes, happy Easter, happy Easter. My week's been alright, to be fair. Work was stressful. Logistics is always stressful, like at the bank holidays, because you're trying to sort everything out a few days ahead. But
Because you're not working.
yeah, but the bank holiday itself has been alright. Been good.
You've been busy, haven't you? You've been Birmingham.
Yes, I went to Birmingham. I've never been to Birmingham before.
I think I've been
Ever.
once, but it was like flying visit.
Yeah.
What was the motive to go to Birmingham?
My boyfriend lived in Birmingham for like excuse me, for 10 years, I think. So we were just talking about what should we do this bank holiday weekend, and he was like, "Oh, should we go to Birmingham?" And I was like, "Aren't there problems with their bins? Like, isn't like the bins and like stuff overflowing? Because their bin men were on strike for like a month, so the bins were overflowing in the streets."
That's great. How
But
did you know that?
I just do. And then he was like, "Oh no, we're not going to like the areas where you're going to see bins, babe." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's fine. So we went down on the Friday. It wasn't as far either. It was only like 3 hours, which I thought was really good. And yeah, we stayed at like a really nice hotel. I drank from like 2 o'clock onwards.
Of course you
Yeah.
did. And got blisters
Went
at it.
shopping. Yeah, went shopping, and in my normal shoes, my Converse, my comfy shoes. And then he was like, "You're not going to get in anywhere if you're wearing Converse." So I then had to take the only pair of black shoes I have, which are Converse, and I've worn them like twice. And within
You
10
mean
minutes, I
Doc
was like,
Martens, not Converse.
Doc Martens, sorry. And I was like, "This is a mistake. This is a mistake." And it was. It really what it was.
Yeah, I think I've had Doc Martens once, and they weren't mine. They were my dad's, and they were like too big, and the blisters. I just
It's the back. It's just the back of it is awful.
Yeah.
And then on Saturday, we went to Digby.
Where?
I don't know. It's
Digby.
Birmingham,
Yeah, I think I've had it, yeah.
I don't know. That was really cool. It's a place called the Custard Factory.
Did you
It
have
used to make custard. No, they don't make custard anymore, which I was really sad about.
Oh.
But it was like all artsy-fartsy stuff. It was quite cool. It's a bit like Camden.
Okay, did you buy
People
those
that
things?
live in Camden don't have a go at me if you're like, "Oh, it's nothing like Camden." But I thought it was like Camden.
Did you buy that artwork behind you from there?
No, babe. No.
Hilarious. Oh, well, I'm glad you had a good time. I actually really need to go to Birmingham. There is a shop that does drag. It's like one of the only ones in the whole of the country. But yeah, it's called Sequin Showstoppers, and they do some really cool like outfits and stuff, which is like really rare, but it's just annoying that it's in Birmingham. I also don't like ordering something that's not made to my size online, because I'm like, what's the likelihood that this is actually going to fit?
Yeah.
And there's someone I know in Birmingham that I was going to possibly go see, but I didn't get around to it. That would have been hilarious though. Imagine if we were
It was really
at the
good.
same time.
It was really good. It was really nice. It was nice. Recommend it.
All right, maybe I'll go at some point. I feel like you've had a much more interesting Easter weekend than me. I went back to Suffolk on Friday. I'd done a gig, which actually was a bit of an achievement, because I know people may look at me as like a semi-established drag queen. However, I've never done a full show by myself.
Have you not?
No.
I don't know that.
Like, yeah, wild. Like I've done shows with other queens.
Yeah.
And then I've done like shows that are like not necessarily like, here's a drag show. I've done like bingos and stuff alone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never done. So I done like a full, I think it was an hour and 15 set, like back-to-back songs.
It looked really good. I saw I saw loads of stuff on Insta and stuff. It looked really good.
Yeah, it was gorge. It was Chelsea Francis, hit her up, fab singer. She was on like in the main bit from like, I think she was on from like 9 till 11. Then I came on, we done a duet, and then I was on from 11 till like what was it, 12:15.
Nice.
But it was great because Chelsea gives like dance floor energy. So the dance floor was filled. So then I came
Yeah.
on and I just like carried on
Ah,
like
that's good.
club tunes.
Yeah.
But singing live for an hour and 15 minutes without a
Mm,
break. Normally I'd have a break after like 45 minutes, but
yeah.
I did not. Um, but yeah, it was good fun. And then I literally yesterday done nothing. Saturday done nothing. What day are we? Monday today, yeah.
Yeah.
Literally done nothing. Went out
I done
last
nothing
night.
yesterday. But I mean, like, I literally done nothing. On
Yeah.
Saturday, I went and saw Sinners, that new vampire film, Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, I haven't heard of it.
It's like blowing up at the minute. It's
Is
like
it?
huge. Yeah, it's like
Oh,
huge. Like I think it's like the biggest like opening weekend for an original horror film, and it wasn't really a horror. Bit of blood, bit of
was it
gore.
good? Okay.
It was okay. My problem is it's got like 98% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I always think any film that's over about 75, I'm not gonna like. It's gonna go
Yeah,
over
fair
my head.
enough.
But the cinematography was really cool, and I like Michael B. Jordan. I like Haley Steinfeld, whatever her name is. So yeah, it was good. It was kind of...
Isn't she Cypricot?
No, however, she is 12% black.
Is she?
Apparently
That's
so.
that's an
Apparently so.
interesting fact.
Yeah.
I feel like
It
I
might not be a
what
fact. It might not be a fact. I think I read it on TikTok. Don't
TikTok, but
hold me
it's not a
accountable.
fact. Let's be real. I I am watching so much TV at the moment. Which I never get to do because I'm so busy. But I was like, no, I'm gonna like commit to like getting through some series. So I've been watching. Have you seen Reacher on Amazon Prime?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's not just good. He looks good. Like that. That was the get in. That was the hook for me
Yeah,
that got
the
me
first
in.
series is the best one. The
Yeah,
first one's
but
the best one.
I did enjoy this like season 3. I really enjoyed it. So that I do need to watch The Last of Us. There's a new season of that
Yeah,
out.
I haven't got. I've watched the first season.
Yeah,
But
I just
have
haven't
you
got around
watched
to the second.
Alex? I think it's called Alex Cross. That's on Prime. That's really good.
No. Oh.
Yeah, it's like a
Um,
detective series. Really good.
the other one that everyone's talking about is Black Mirror, the new season.
I haven't watched it. I don't really like Black Mirror.
Well, this is what I thought because am I right in saying I haven't watched it in ages that every season is like completely different? So you don't need
Yeah,
to watch the last ones.
I think one of the episodes in this one's a continuation from one of the episodes, but I'm not too sure. I find they're all a little bit too intellectual for me. I don't want to think.
This and like, but apparently this is like the best one yet. So I might give it a go. We'll see. But yeah, other than that, we was out last night, got in late. You know me, girl. Um, but that's about it that's happened over the weekend. I suppose the only other thing that's happening in my life that I don't think I spoke about last time we recorded was both my flatmates have found other opportunities to live elsewhere. One's moving with their partner, the other one's moving with some friends. One of those situations, I think when you live in London, it is so fast paced anyway, like people are moving all the time. And I think both of them saw an opportunity to like live with their besties and like you'd be a fool not to go for it
Yeah.
kind of thing. It's just difficult, obviously, because both moving at the same time
My
is like
God.
a bit stress, but kind of blessing in disguise, I'll be honest, because it meant that I had a flat that was a bit of a blank canvas and could kind of bring in whoever I kind of wanted. Don't get me
Uh,
wrong, it's been stressful because of timings and getting that sorted. But
yeah.
I've now found 2 lovely gays to move
Oh, you
in.
have.
I
Oh, that's
have.
good.
I have. One has signed the contract. The other one is on its way doing. So I got Andy
Exciting.
moving in, who I do know. We've met several times. We know each other from the London scene. He's lovely. I think we're going to get on like a house on fire. I think you're going to love him as well. His humor is so dry, like so dry,
Oh,
which I
cool.
just love. Like I'm always like, you should be a drag queen. And then the second one, I had a viewing last week with a guy called Levi, and he's from New Zealand. Um,
Nice.
he literally moved. He moved to London 4 days before coming to view it, and was like, "I'm just looking
Oh,
for a
wow.
place." But he's like got a really good job, like works in corporate, like is just looking for a job right now. And at first, I was a bit like, "Oh, if you don't have a job right now, is that risky?"
Yeah.
However, he was like, "Even if I didn't have a job, I'm in a financial situation where I could pay the rent for 6 months."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Cool."
Okay.
He's really lovely. He's also gay. So it's like a little gay household, which I'm really
A little
excited for.
Tunti Ma.
Yeah, a little Tinty Martyr. And
No.
the reason I'm excited about it is because the girls are taking a lot of stuff with them, which means I do need to replace it, but it means that we can like it's almost like the perfect scenario where we can do whatever
Yeah.
we want with the place. Like we can make it as gay as we want, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited. One of them, Levi, the guy from New Zealand, he's moving in next weekend. I say this weekend. And then Andy's not moving until the 12th of May.
Yeah.
But it's exciting.
It is very exciting.
Yeah, and like you'll obviously meet them at some point. Andy's coming to my Hoopla. We're going to my Hoopla. Well, you're going, I'm going, like we're all going. So I was like, I'm sure that all of our different groups will come together, which is really exciting. Um, but yeah, that it's been busy. It's been really hectic. I won't lie.
Yeah.
I've cried several
Oh God,
times.
I feel like I could cry for you when I spoke to you the other week. I was like, oh my God,
Yeah,
no.
it's just, and it's one of those things where it's not personal in any shape or form. It's just like a really stressful situation.
Yeah.
But I spoke to my flatmate. She's been really good, and she was just like, she was like, take my mindset. There's no point stressing. Like, what will be is what will be, kind of thing. And
Yeah.
so yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. It's one of those ones. It feels like another chapter is closing and starting again, which feels like these chapters are getting shorter and fucking shorter. But here we are.
That's like, did you know that it was a year this weekend that we went to
Manchester.
Manchester?
I
I
know. I
know.
saw it on
I
Facebook.
know. Mad.
Wild, but also, why in my brain did I not associate that we went Easter weekend?
I
Surely it
know. I
wasn't
didn't even.
Easter.
I didn't think it was Easter weekend
I
either.
think
It
the
must have
dates
just
of
fallen
Easter.
at a different
Yeah, I
thing or
think the
something.
dates
But
are
yeah,
different. Mm.
weird.
Yeah, yeah, because Easter, I don't go, oh, Easter's always on the 17th. Like
Yeah.
Christmas is on the 25th. I don't think it works like that. But yeah, that feels like so much longer ago.
I know. I thought it was like 2 years.
2 years ago, no.
Mad.
Literally last year, that was a camp old time. We must do
Oh,
it
so
again.
funny. Yes, for
We must do
sure.
it again. Like, just hilarious. So I thought today, I thought, now we've got to tread carefully here because I don't want this to look like we're being absolute cunts, bitchy mean. But I had a conversation this week with someone about icks. You know what I mean by an ick?
Yeah.
Like, ugh, about people. And I don't mean that in a mean way, but it's just things that people do that is a bit icky and I don't like it.
Yeah.
So I spoke to you during the week and I was like, we should talk about icks. You've got some icks. I've got some icks. Some of them I think I'm just going to say because I think they're conversation starters.
Yeah.
How many icks do you have in terms of that you've
Right.
got prepared?
I've
Because
got.
I've got a long list, which I won't go through everything, but I'll definitely pick up some highlights.
I've got about 17.
Okay, cute. Okay.
So.
I think the best way for us to do this is like let's insert like I don't know, let's put a little song in here. I want a little it's like a game show kind of vibes. So insert the song here. Boom.
2K's got a mic, airing out the tea. Listed all the icks that make us wanna flee.
That was a great song. I love that. I just thought I'd create like a little tune. We actually, for those of you listening, we actually don't know the song yet because I haven't created it, but I'll add it in post edit. Shall we just hit it off with some of these icks? We did just record one and then we had a tech issue, so I'm actually going to skip that one completely and we'll leave that one. But I do have another one, which I'm a bit worried because I've got a funny feeling that you do this. My first ick: wearing skinny, ripped jeans. Now, I know you wear skinny jeans, but do you wear ripped ones?
Well, I have one pair of ripped jeans that I wore to work the other day that I got told I'm not allowed to wear anymore. Because
Yeah.
they basically, they're not even ripped. They're like imagine just normal jeans, but they've got no knees. They're like completely ripped, like they're completely torn. So it just looked like I'm constantly forever on my knees. You'd think I was you for a second. But,
Yeah. Always on my
yeah,
knees.
other than that, I don't really like the jeans I've got on now. They've not got rips or anything.
Okay. For me, I think it's just a fashion thing that came and has now gone. And I'm
Yeah.
like, it's so giving 2010. I did own ripped jeans once upon a time,
Oh, I've
don't
had
get me
loads of ripped
wrong.
jeans. Like loads.
But the issue when I had ripped jeans is then they kept ripping even more and I just carried on like there was no tomorrow. And then it looked horrendous. Yeah. Skinny jeans, to be honest, I'm a bit over, which was hard. I struggled to get over skinny jeans because I used to love wearing skinny jeans. But it's all about the baggy jean now, which...
Yeah, I prefer baggy jeans.
But I do prefer them now. So that is my first ick. If a guy is wearing skinny ripped jeans, I'm a bit like... cringe. However, your ones, by the sounds of it, I feel like they're slightly edgy. If it's like very intentional and it feels like edgy fashion, then I can be here with it. But if it is your stereotypical Primark ripped jean,
oh yeah, no,
put it in the bin. Put it in the bin. And if you're listening to this, you, and you're wearing skinny jeans that are ripped, chuck them. Chuck them. That's my first one. What about yours? Go on.
Okay. My first one is going to a restaurant and they choose salmon.
Yeah, or any fish, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, no, okay.
Uh,
Hmm. Hmm. Yes, a bit. Some fish, though, I will take that back. That it's not fishy.
like
Like if you
whitefish.
had, yeah, like if you had like I don't know why, but if you had like a cod curry,
Yeah.
I'd be
Yeah.
like,
I can
cool.
cope with that. But someone was like, oh yeah, can I have the salmon on croute, please? I'd be like, get out.
What about smoked
Disgusting.
salmon? Because I'm a massive
Ugh.
smoked salmon. Really?
Nah.
I literally eat that shit up. I was at work the other day and they served lunch and there were sandwiches and there was smoked salmon and cream cheese sandwiches and I polished the lot off.
That's disgusting. That's ick, 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 ick.
But
Oh
are we talking
no.
about like in a date environment or any environment?
Any. Just
Really?
anyone. If you choose to eat salmon or any fishy fish, no.
Oh,
No.
like to be fair, the one way I can get behind this, if you order a fucking fish pie, I'm out.
Fish pie. When people are like, oh, what's your favourite meal? And I go, fish pie. I think,
Pie.
oh, get out.
Something
Get
wrong in the
out.
head. Yeah,
That is such
literally.
sick person.
Honestly. Okay, all right. I can kind of get behind that, although I am a big protector of smoked salmon. Like in the morning, like if someone went for breakfast at a restaurant and they had like smoked salmon on like poached eggs. No? Wild. I get it from the smell. It's the smell thing, I'm assuming.
It's the smell. Yeah, it's the smell.
Not what's your favourite food, fish pie. Scream. Okay, to be fair, a lot of these are about guys, because I
Yeah,
just
same.
feel like it makes sense. However, this one's a bit more generic. Dirty fingernails. Honestly, I
Disgusting.
actually, to a point, think it might be a phobia rather than
I've got
just
the
an
same
ick.
thing. If I saw anyone with dirty fingernails, it's disgusting. I'm not a confrontational person at all, but I would go up to them and say, wash your fucking hands. You're rank. Rank.
I just don't get it.
Yeah,
Like, I
it's
just
weird.
don't get it. Also, kind of in the same strain, with guys, I really don't get the long nails unless you're
Well,
unless you're like more of a femme presenting man or
yeah.
like non-binary and like you're doing it and then you're putting like gels on, completely fine. But straight men that have long fingernails, I do not understand. I do not understand it.
It's disgusting. It's just disgusting.
I
It's
just
like
think
coat nail.
I just I can't. I just
But you meet your dream. Like, who's your like ideal celebrity dream man crush?
like. Well, I saw Jonathan Bailey 3
Okay.
days ago.
So Jonathan Bailey comes up to you, he's like, let's go get it on. And you go, yeah, he goes, come back to my room and you see.
Hands round your cock. And he's got long day fingernails. Oh, scream. I'm not blood. I can't cope. I just think like for me, like cleanliness is a massive thing, hygiene, and that is. Imagine if I'd done that and they were filthy. I just think or like when people like. To be fair, I'm quite bad for it, but when people have like manky bits like around,
Yeah.
like just
Loose
fingernails,
skin. Like a bit
I
of loose
just-
skin. Yeah.
it needs to become more like acceptable for men to go get manicures. Not that I've ever had one, because I will do it myself. But
Yeah.
like, you know, when you're just like, I can't be dealing with that.
God,
Like
no,
I
that's
just
disgusting.
can't. Yeah, dirty fingernails. That's mine, or long ones.
Funny, my list. God, okay, my next
Not the
one.
cocaine claws.
Okay, this is like a generic one. Like, it doesn't have to be like a man, just anyone. People that smack their lips when they talk. Like when they
As
try
in,
to talk
like-
and they're like,
Oh, you don't mean like, and you better work.
no, not that. Like,
Don't, because
they
I'm
always sound like
I'm
they
in a
always sound like
very
they've got something in their gob.
I'm in a very high definition microphone here, so I'm very nervous. Okay, I don't think I've ever noticed it. Or is it one of these things of when I hear it, I'll hear it?
You'll hear it. Don't put this bit in the podcast. I'm going to tell you who does it, and then
Okay.
you'll understand what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I am actually going to put that in, but I am going to bleep out their name. Yeah, they do that.
My mouth will say, Christ.
Yeah.
They'll lip read. They know
Yeah.
how to read lips.
Yeah,
Trust me.
they do that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I can get on board with that.
Hate
That
it.
is an ick.
Hate it.
Okay, another one of mine, and this is to anyone. Do not text me what you're doing. Is in like WID.
Oh yeah, okay. What,
Like
just
out of
any
nowhere.
any
Like,
oh
I
yeah,
don't know
really.
why. It just bothers me. To be fair, on a similar vein, like what you up to is in like
Yeah.
WU.
UUT.
Like what you doing to me sounds like you're about to change my plans. So I find it really
Yes.
like, why? Also, not me still having the club tramp stamp on. That's an ick. That's an ick. I had a shower. I can't get it off. Yeah, no. Wait, what were we talking about? I just got distracted. Um, this is awful. We're tired. What are we just talking about? Oh, what you doing? What you up to? Yeah, I find it really intrusive. Like,
Mm,
hi, how are you? Good, you? What you doing? It's like, what? I just don't like it,
why?
especially when they
Yeah,
send it
why?
like 37 times a day. Like
Oh
someone that
yeah.
always is texting it. It just annoys. Like I'm like, it's none of your business.
Yeah. Do
I'm
one.
having a wank. Do you know what I mean?
Get your
Like,
own
bog
life.
off.
Get your own life. Do what?
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
It's an odd one, but it to me it
Yeah.
is.
No,
I
I
don't
get
like
that.
it.
I get that.
Go on,
Okay.
give us another.
My next one. Okay. This I feel is quite niche, and I mentioned this to a lot of people, and they were always like, "What? People that enjoy bowling." Like if I
Okay.
said something, "Oh, what'd you do this weekend?" I went 10-pin bowling. I literally would just be like,
Is
"Here's
it
the
because
gun.
it's
Shoot yourself."
is it because it's giving child?
I don't know. I think it's because I think it's a bit tacky.
Yeah, to be fair, like it's about
Like mini
like
golf too. Mini golf too.
or adult playgrounds. Remember remember in oh god, I don't know when it closed. There used to be a place called like Kids Kingdom, which then turned to Play Today.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, but they have adult versions.
It's just odd.
Like, fair enough for a laugh, like on a one time, but people that like actively, to be
Yeah.
fair, I can kind of get behind that. Although I will say, my mum and dad got invited to something the other week and it was bowling for someone's birthday. I can't remember who it
I would
was.
say there's like a thing. I'd say like 20 to 40. You shouldn't be going bowling if you're between the ages of 20 and 40.
Unless it's for a laugh. So I have been bowling recently. I didn't organise it. It was a works thing, and like because there's a really famous bowling place near Finsbury Park where I live, but it was like there's a massive bar. There was loads of pizza and then bowling, and I also was like, ugh. Similar vein, which is there. One of my big icks. I don't like karaoke booths.
They're very weird, I think. Also,
I don't get the booth.
I find it weird. I was watching something the other day. I think it was an interview with Jade, and she was saying that one of her icks is people that can sing doing karaoke, and I was like, yeah, same thing. If you can sing, don't do it. It's for people who are crap.
And I really struggle because remember Gran Canaria?
Oh my god, yeah.
But I can't get up and sing like a normal song really well. Like I have to take the piss at myself because I know I can sing, but it is difficult. Like because what I sometimes find, I've probably done karaoke like less than 10 times in my life because it's awkward. But it's the people you're with being like, go on. And I'm like, really? I just don't. I get karaoke like in terms of like I'm going to go stand on a stage and perform karaoke in front of everyone because I think not everyone is born performers, but they'd like to think they are, so they live in that world of delusion. So I get that, but the booth, I don't.
Yeah, it's weird.
I walked through this place the other day and there was karaoke booths and there was one person in there by themselves doing karaoke.
That's almost cute. That's almost.
Is it though?
Cute.
No, it's not. In my opinion, I think it's absolutely psychotic behaviour. Okay, I get that. What about? Oh, this one really gets under my skin, and I think I sometimes do it. So I apologise if I do. More with a work context. Do not video call me without warning.
Yeah, I get that. I feel that. I can
Unless I'm like scissor sistering you and I know you really well, do not video call me without warning. Like we have to be like that. Like work, it winds me up. If I'm just working away and then I get a Teams call come in, I'm like, why would I want to jump on a call right now without warning? And then FaceTime, someone that I know kind of, but not that well. I've never FaceTimed them in my life and they video called me and I was like, no, like, ugh. Like, it's
I
just the
feel
without
that.
warning. Like a phone call, sure, of course, but
Mm.
not a FaceTime. If you FaceTimed me, I'd be completely fine with it. I'd
Yeah,
answer
same.
it. But if it was like someone that I don't know that well, or a work
Yeah.
contact, I honestly, I will then ignore you for the rest of the day. I won't answer it, and I will ignore you because you've wound me up that much
Yeah.
that you've called me with no notice. I have had to do it sometimes when it's like, if it's like urgent,
Yeah.
but also I don't understand why you can't just call.
Yeah. That's
Like,
true.
why do you have to? I don't need to see. I haven't prepared to be on a camera. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
I don't just rock out of bed and look like this. I've had to perfectly craft this. Yeah, no, big ick for me. Nuh-uh.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Oh,
That's a good one. People that choose to not get rid of or choose to have carpet in their bathroom.
that is psychotic. I've never seen that. A
You are
carpeted
joking.
bathroom.
You've never seen a carpeted bathroom? Yeah, and they
That's
stink.
worse than dirty
They-
fingernails.
They stink. A carpeted bathroom. Yeah, they stink. They're rotten.
That shouldn't be a
Rotted.
thing.
So all you people, I'm not even going to apologise for it. If you've got carpet in your bathroom, move. Leave.
We don't have carpet anywhere in this flat.
It's
I don't
disgusting.
really like carpet, to be honest.
I always think carpets for downstairs.
Yeah, he
No,
says
wrong way round. Upstairs. Carpets for upstairs.
upstairs or a lounge. I don't mind a lounge. But I, very similar kind of vein to that, in a bathroom, people that do not wash their floor mats often enough, or even their towels. I know people that I'm like, when was the last time you washed your bathroom towel? And they were like, 4 weeks ago.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Gross. They're like, yeah, but it dries every time. I'm like, and then I actually had this conversation with someone, and then their excuse was, yeah, but you're clean when you use it. I was like, I don't care how clean you might be. If your snake skin scales go on that towel,
so true.
4 weeks later, they're going to be moldy. Absolutely moldy. Yeah. No, I couldn't. Talking about moldy, I was on TikTok scrolling through the other day. Have you heard of Candy's Cooking?
I think so.
Okay, I'm actually going to insert here the clip that I saw.
Cheers. Hope you have a good day. Oh, there's fluff in my roll.
The thing is, sometimes it's a really clear sign that when your parents are siblings, that there's an issue.
And when you're from Norwich.
Yes.
Oh, honestly, it just molds. I don't know why, but mold freaks me out.
Yeah, it does me too. It's disgusting.
But I do think the thought of a carpeted bathroom, you'd have no idea.
It's disgusting. It really
you would
is.
have
It
no
really,
idea what is
really,
growing in
really
there.
is vile. It's disgusting. That
Yeah.
smell. I still have PTSD from someone's house.
That might be the worst one, you know. So another one for me, and this is quite controversial because I think I'm going to get a lot of hate for this one, but a big ick for me. Now, I love a bit of astrology. I find it interesting. But when you base every decision you're making in life on astrology, mindfuck. I'm like, what are you doing? I was talking to someone before we matched on Hinge, was having a great conversation, that then clocked I was a Gemini, and they blocked me.
That's weird.
They were like,
That is weird.
really sorry, but you're a Gemini and I just can't. I was like,
Sheila was like that. Every time I had an argument with Sheila, like typical Scorpio. Typical.
yeah. And like, to a certain extent, I do get it, but I wouldn't let it control my life.
Yeah, that's true. I can 100%.
Like, it's just, I hear about it all the time. And then they're like, well, that's my rising sun. And I'm like, bore off, Karen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very much interested in it. I do find it interesting. I do think there's a lot in it. It gets really toxic. So with my ex, he had an app that you put your birth date in and your partner will put their birth date in, and then you can connect on the app, and every day it will give you like a detailed rundown of how your day is going to plan out or what you need to do based on your astrology sign and what is happening in that moment of time, where the sun is and where we are in the year. But it connects you and your partner. So an app was telling me that we were going to have an argument and like how to resolve it. And he was obsessed with it. So he would literally, I know, like obsessed with it. So he would literally like be looking through it going like, oh, watch out, because this is going to happen. And I'm like, on what planet?
Bizarre.
toxic. Absolutely,
Black
like,
Mirror. It looks like an episode of Black
yeah.
Mirror. Really is. Really
I
is.
just find it wild. Like,
Mm.
I'm all for like it's like tarot card reading. Like, yeah, great, but like, unless there's something I don't know about and it does rule
You're
your
gonna
life.
die tomorrow.
There's so
Better.
much. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of relatability in it. I actually do have that app that I was talking about still. Let me see if I think I still have it. Or maybe I deleted it out of rage because it reminded me of him. I think I did. It was called Co-Star though. I'm all for like, oh wow, that's really that feels really relatable, but not letting it make your decisions for you, especially when it
Yeah.
comes to compatibility. It's
Yeah,
bullshit.
agreed.
The whole lot of it. The whole lot of it. That's my ick.
My next one, I don't really know if this is an ick or if this is just something that I just don't like. So I don't know whether it's going to be the right thing. But what gives me, okay, here's the ick, I suppose. What gives me the ick? TikTok live singers.
I've fully done that, girl.
No. You've got to listen to the whole thing before I get cancelled for it. Not all TikTok live singers. I found some of my favourite artists through TikTok. Like serious. But it's the TikTok live singers that go on and they'll be singing like fly me to, and they'll just stop halfway through the song. Thank you so much, Tracy, for the world. Thank you. Fly me, like it's so weird. I hate it. I hate it. It really winds me up. Halfway through a song, they just stop and go, "Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you so much."
And
Like,
when they
it's
can't
weird.
sing. Like
Yeah.
that, I find bizarre is when they very obviously can't sing. I was going through my lives the other day, saw someone go live and they were singing. It was this guy. He was a good looking guy, but he was singing Skyfall completely out of tune, completely flat. And everyone was going, "You sound great." Like, tell him, look him in the eye and go, "Stop," because you
It's like
cannot sing.
What's it called? That thing when you give someone praise for something you shouldn't do. You're something in them. You're
Manipulative.
no
Bullshit.
No, it's
Stop
like
right now.
It's like you're egging them on, saying that they're good at it when they're not. It's like you're giving someone.
Well, the people
not
do that with
false hope.
Alpha, but don't they?
Yeah, that's a really good example.
It just honestly, and then you're right. They'd be like halfway through it. Thanks for the galaxy,
Yeah,
Skyfall, and I was
it
like,
really winds me up. It like really winds me up.
I get it. I don't like to sing on live unless someone asks me to, or if I'm just jamming in the kitchen, because that's what I do normally.
Every single one of your TikTok lives now, be like, "Sing for us, then sing."
And you're going to send a gift, and I'm going to halfway through be like, pause the track. I'm like, and now the end. Thanks to the galaxy is near. I get what you mean, though. It's wild. Now I have quite a lot more, but I think I'm going to condense these slightly. I'm going to whiz through these. These are quite gay specific ones. Especially when it comes to the app Grinder. So first one, mask for mask in the bio. Fuck off.
Yeah, I've got on
Fuck
mine. I've got
off.
says that your type is straight acting. Ugh.
Yeah, like I don't get it. Saying also no femmes, no fats, no Asians. Like I've seen that far too many times, and it's like if that's your preference, cool. But why do you need to tell that?
Tell everyone.
Tell that to the world.
So vile.
Like I just don't get it. What other ones was there?
Talking about adding on to your Grinder one, I've done people that pay for Grinder extra.
Wild. Yeah.
I find it odd.
I think that on any dating app.
Oh, I don't know. I think when you're looking for a relationship, if you were to pay extra for like Tinder or Hinge, I can kind of understand it. But Grindr, I'm like, I just don't get the mentality of it.
To be fair, it's a bit wild. Is there any other ones? Oh, pet names that just feel inappropriate. Like, bro. Why are you texting me and calling me bro? It almost to a certain extent, like I've had straight men do it. It's giving slightly homophobic.
Yeah, I can see
in a
that.
weird sense. Like if you're going, hey, what's up, dude? Hey, bro. You know that I don't use that language. So why are you messaging me? Because I bet if you message your mum, you don't go, hey, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
I find it a bit wild. Mate, I'm all right with. I call people mate all the time.
I call everyone mate.
Yeah, like on a text, I'm like, hey, mate, like, or hey, buddy, like in like a work, or if I don't know you that well, it's me meeting mutual ground. I think as a gay person, I think dude, maybe. Bro, no. Like I might text a straight person at work and be like, hey matey, like, hey buds, but hey bro, unless I'm joking. Yeah, I don't like it. So if that's on Grindr, absolutely not. Shirtless pics on a dating site.
Yeah, it's weird.
Wild.
Weird.
Wild.
Weird. Agree. 100% agree.
I fell into this trap. I now, like, if your dating profile is just selfies of you feeling yourself, like,
I agree. That's icky as well.
but it
is.
was
But I
mine
used
for
to
so
do that. That's
long.
what I used to
Yeah.
do all the time. And now I look at it, I'm like, if I was to be single again, I would never go back to doing that.
No. And so and this is, to be fair, not just on there, like this is on social media as a whole. And I think actually the next episode, we're going to talk a bit more about social media, but to dip into it slightly, I actually deleted everything off my Instagram the other day and restarted and gone more like, it feels like a cohesive Instagram feed. So
Yeah.
I've now I've got one selfie. The rest is photos of me.
Yeah.
Like I say that like I've put it's more like me doing things than like just a selfie, because I just was like, one, from an aesthetic point of view, like I really enjoy it. Like you get to see a bit more about my life, like what I'm up to. So like pictures of like the view or the dog, or if I've seen like a duck.
Yeah,
I think it's a swan on there.
That threw me today when I saw the turtle. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
And so it's actually a tortoise. And everyone messaged me being like, oh my God, it's carnivorous. It's got blood all around its mouth. It had been eating a strawberry.
Aww.
I know it's my grandma's tortoise, but the dog saw the tortoise and nearly lost his shit. But even that's like a conversation starter where you can be like, oh my God, actually, like you've got personality. But yeah, I think that's a lot of the ones. There is another one here, which I'm quite bad at. Mid-date, mid-hookup, forgetting the person's name.
Oh, yeah.
I have done it.
Yeah.
I literally... It's because I get through so many. No. I can forget their name. And I don't mean that. It's even with friends, to be honest. Like, if I've met you, you know, like... when I was in the club last night, I saw someone I knew and they introduced me to all their friends. 5 people told me their name. I don't need to know your name.
I don't need to know your name.
No.
I don't need to know your name. Babe, hun.
I'm like, fit, ugly, no. Fit 1, fit 2. Yeah. Fuck off. You look like my ex. That's how in my brain, I don't necessarily go by name. So then it's like, why waste time? But I have been that person. But it is a bit of an ick if someone forgot my name or used the wrong name.
Yes.
I think I'd cry, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. I've only got, what else I got? I had shops exclusive at one supermarket. I only shop at Waitrose. I only shop at Sainsbury's. But, weird.
Got you. Do you mean as in like vocalizing that, or do you mean actually doing that?
Vocalizing it, like saying it. Like, I'm not going to Tesco. I'm going to Sainsbury's.
I literally work for a supermarket and I don't even shop there. Like I shop at other supermarkets all the time. So yeah, that is. But I know people that be like, no, I have to shop at this one because I work for them, and I'm like, ugh.
Weird.
Yeah.
I had the car they drive becomes their personality. So, or like they'll have like a picture of their car on their dating profile. I'm like, why the hell do I need to know that you drive a? I don't know.
Yeah, or when they fucking racer boys adjust their cars and they make a racket.
Okay, next one. That's my impression of a car. Is over the age of 18 and calls himself a Swiftie.
Yeah, to be fair.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
I think I've got something about Swiftie on here.
And then the only other one I had is people that walk slow walkers.
Yeah, especially when you're behind them. I also, as a tall person, I've got long legs, so I will walk at a pace. It really annoys me when I'm with slow walkers and I have to like slow down, because if I slow down, it's really obvious. Like, it does not look natural. It's almost like swinging my arms about, looking like the BFG, like this. Yeah, so I fully can get on board with that, like 100%. I don't think I've got any more massive icks, to be fair. I think, I feel mean for some of these. I do not feel mean about fingernails.
I was gonna go downstairs and like put some, like, dig my fingers in cocoa powder or something and be like, hey.
Would I say anything though? That's the question.
I would. It's the only thing I think I'd ever confront someone about. I really do.
Really?
Yeah, I hate it. It's disgusting. Sort it out.
Wild. To be fair, I'm more booked out of the fact that people have carpet in their bathrooms. I've never seen that
before.
No, that.
Yeah.
Because that should not be a thing. That's why I've not heard of it, Brad.
It's disgusting. Like, get that nice stagnant water smell.
And the thought of like, you know, when you step on a bath towel and it's wet and it's like spongy, the thought of doing that
squelch.
on general carpet, ugh,
Let's do.
no,
Let's do.
no
Let's
thanks.
do. Let's do.
Well, why don't we ask our lovely listeners, all 7 of them? I'm joking. There's actually
22.
Instagram. I want to say there's like 70 people.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and we've only released 1 episode because little hint here, people. We actually recorded a whole episode and my tech wasn't working, so we got no we got little snippets that you would have seen on Instagram, and then you're probably like, why is there not an episode? I was able to get little cut downs, but I couldn't get a whole episode, which was so annoying. Hence why we're slightly delayed. But we are double recording 2 episodes, so we'll probably get 2 out quite quickly. I'm hoping to get 1 out in the next couple of days, and we are speaking on Easter Monday right now. What we normally ask our listeners to send in some funny stories or their opinions. I'd be really interested what people's icks are.
Yeah.
Genuinely interested.
They're going to be like people that have icks about people having a carpet in their bathroom.
Yeah, I genuinely am interested. So like, if you are here, still here, queer, then yeah, please comment. You can send us a DM over on Instagram or TikTok, or you can email us at queerlyapart at, I want to say, gmail.com.
I think so.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah, it is. I can see it. Yeah, so DM us, like, or voice note us. I love a voice note. And let us know, by the way, if you're happy for us to say who you are. Because if you're sending a voice note, I'd love to play some of the voice notes. Fab. Well, it's been lovely speaking to you, Brad, as always.
Yes.
As always, I keep thinking about some of the exciting things we've got coming up this year. But yeah, I think we've got some exciting things coming up. We've got Mighty Hoopla next month.
So camp.
I can't wait to see you there. That's going to be campers tits.
So good.
I loved it last year. I sometimes see the photos. I think one of the photos is actually on my Hinge. I think it's the one that security took of us at the front when we were watching Nelly Furtado.
Oh, that's cool.
And we're like at the barrier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only because I look like I've got big arms in it. Anyway, it's been lovely speaking to you as always.
Yes, honey.
We're actually going to go record another one, which I can't believe. I'm a bit like this, but it'll be fine. Yeah, thank you for listening, and we'll catch you next week.
Thanks.
Bye.